Hey guys, Roki, I'm back in the video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was alright, but I am feeling a type of way because Liv Morgan, she opened up the show and she was talking about just who she is as a performer, addressing the many possible feuds, the Nikki Bella feud, the Io Sky, and I felt as if this was a moment. She has had a lot of moments where she solidified her spot in the division, but she's grown so much as a performer and as a character. It has been very fun to see it. Although I may not have liked everything that she's done, may not even like her character all the times, but it has been a beautiful. It's been a beautiful past year for her. She's done a lot of things, and she basically called Io Sky out, and she would have been in her right to call Io Sky out. But the thing is, you're tag champion. Why are we worried about other gold when you have a tag team division to worry about? Which, when's the last time you had a tag team match? A long time. So I wasn't really feeling it. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it. But I know that would have been a banger of a match. Maybe they would have had it for Saturday night's main event. Who knows? Although you really can't. I don't know. I think that it probably would have been something like that. And Io was finally on TV talking and standing on business. I don't know why they have her cooped up in the back, but I was tired of it, so I'm glad they started something. I was really surprised not to see Nikki at Raw, but going on into the night, Liv Morgan got injured in her match with Kyrie to the point where it was in the very beginning of the match. The match barely started, and I just hoping for a speedy recovery because Liv Morgan she's not on top of the division, but she's most definitely making it stay intact. And I am going to be very interested in seeing how long this energy is going to take her out, but even how long it's, what's going to be done with the tag team division, because she is our tag team champion. She's one half of our tag team champion, and Raquel can't handle it on her own. I don't even know. I'll be honest. If for the past 2 weeks, the time she was out, she couldn't really handle it, but if it's for like 3 weeks, and it's such a bummer because Liv Morgan possibly can miss Evolution, and then you have Bianca and Liv possibly out. That would be too much. I don't think for Evolution to be around the corner and having these injuries out, it's like reschedule it, please. Reschedule Evolution for another time because it needs to be I don't want to give no reason for them not to try to do this PLE again. Raquel, she had a match between the King and the Ring first round. Asuka came back, Ivy Nile and Stephanie Vaquer. I am starting to think I don't say Stephanie's name right. I to be honest, after Nikki said it, and then there's a lot of people I'm gonna call her Stephanie because I don't want to be wrong, because I know how y'all get. Y'all get a little angry. I don't need none of that. I think that was the first time we heard Raquel's entrance song since she joined the Judgment Day. Or have I just not been paying attention? That could be true. I will not take that out of the equation because that could be very much true. That was a good match. It was a great match for Asuka to return. Although I will be honest, they could have kept it a mystery. She still got a good pop, but they could have kept it a mystery. Ivy Nile always takes the chances that she has, always takes advantage of that. And maybe, hopefully, they put her in a great spot so she's able to fully flesh out a character. They given Maxine something with Natalia, although I have a opinion on Maxine, but I'm not going to say it right now. I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to do that. In that match, Rhea Ripley got her lick back because Raquel messed up her match, so she did the same thing, and we're back on that storyline. That'll be quite interesting. I just wonder what the SummerSlam plans are. But Asuka was able to get off the win, which very proud of her because I missed her, and I hope that she's able to really maybe possibly win Queen of the Ring. I know that everybody's probably thinking of Jade Cargill, which she would be my main choice. But if we're gonna be honest, it could be Asuka as well. It could be Asuka as well, because since Damage Control has ended and is no longer a thing, if they were to have a feud currently, Io and her, it would be a good one. It would be a good one considering the history. And I don't know. They could spin it in a way where they could spin it in a way where we actually have a heel or get a real storyline. They could spin it in that way. So I don't even dislike the idea of Asuka being Queen of the Ring. I think I can see it. I can honestly see it, because I don't want her to take an L against Jade. Because I already had Naomi take an L against Jade. Asuka would be going too far. Way too far. I love it. I love seeing Jade on a high level. And honestly, it makes sense if she get Queen of the Ring. I won't. Big Three doing that big thing in 2025. But Asuka though, like, there's levels to this. And Asuka would be crazy. And y'all, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all prayed for. This is what y'all was waiting for since WrestleMania. So no complaining in the comments, no complaining on Twitter. Y'all wanted Gunther to have the title back, and now he has it just to go against what's his name? Goldberg. Going against Goldberg. This is what y'all wanted, bruh. We would have never got this if Jay's being champion. We would have never got this. Where's Kaiser though? Where's Kaiser? I know he doesn't have to be Gunther's buddy anymore, like his lackey, but where is he at? It is very weird that he's not around. And in this moment, we could have needed him. We would have needed him. I want to know what Gunther's real reaction. I mean, humbled. He's probably humbled because he loves his wrestling stuff, but let's be realistic here. Let's be really realistic. Goldberg. That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say. JD McDonough went against AJ Styles, and he had a solid match. I'd say JD McDonough's character, I got more respect for him, 100% more respect for him, but I don't know how far I see him going. Like, if he would have won clean against AJ Styles, we would have to have a very serious conversation here and see if he has anything against Triple H. But JD McDonough always holds his own against people like AJ Styles. I think that it's going to be interesting that this whole Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles match. I don't see it being clean at all, considering how this match ended. Although AJ Styles got the win, Finn Balor came out and Dominic Mysterio was messing with AJ Styles throughout the whole night. So I don't really see it going well for AJ Styles, especially because they done released his dudes. He ain't got nobody by his side. So how it's going to work, I don't know. I'm just glad that this match ended up into an opportunity for AJ Styles. And they are building this Saudi card up, although, like, really, gonna build up a Saudi card is insane. I am going to enjoy a Dominic Mysterio match against AJ Styles, though, seriously. I do want AJ to win the title. I do. Because Finn Balor was the next person, because I need that Judgment Day broken up. I really do. I want it to be broken up. But since that's not happening, AJ Styles. Well, I'm just silly, bruh. Bayley, she made her return to Raw and gave us a promo, which I'll be real. Bayley, sometimes I think they need to set her up better. They set her up as the worst horsewoman, because sometimes we're just not interested in the things she's saying because of the storylines. And she's a great performer, and she is right. She solidified her legacy. Like, nobody can take that away from Bayley. What she did at NXT, nobody can take that away from her. What she's done with Damage Control, she done with her character work over the few years, nobody can take that away from her. I just think that in comparison, she's on a lower tier, but that is not because of her own. That's not because of her own talent. It's not because of her own talent. It's just she's managed poorly. managed poorly. Just because you're gonna throw titles at her doesn't mean that it's gonna make her look good. You don't like. I don't see the same respect as Bayley has or Charlotte. And let's be real, Sasha. When it comes to WWE after running, because y'all know how they treat. Y'all know how Sasha got treated. So that wasn't even. It's not even fair. That's not even fair for her. But sadly, I hope this isn't turning into them relying more on the horsewomen, because on SmackDown, that's not the case, and they've ran away from that. But on Raw, I don't want them to turn to the horsewomen when things get a little dicey. I also disagree with Becky. Like, why would she even say the line that nobody cared that Bayley? Because a lot of people were telling her, girls, time to pack it up and go because they're not treating you right. Because for her to have had that opportunity, you had to go through that whole gauntlet just for her to get not taken out the storyline for Becky to make her return is trash. Becky to make her return, then the Monday after lose those same titles, yeah, that's trash. So nobody was quiet about Bayley not being at Mania. It's just at a return, who's not gonna pop? Let's keep it real. Becky Lynch having this title, the IC title, is not. I don't like it at all, because this is a workman's title, and to really build up this women's mid-card, you really need to have some very solid champions, not just in name, but in action, in matches. And for her to hold on to this title as she's going to do, because that's her character right now, she's not even giving Bayley a championship match. What are we doing? That's not the title this is. This is a mid-card title for the women's, and you are the second champion, and we're going to treat it as if it's just jewelry. I don't like it. It's lazy. It's very lazy. You could actually have her in matches, because that's what you do with the mid-card. So, I'm not feeling it, but I do know that if Bayley had the championship, they have no choice, because they would treat her like a mid-carder. That's as simple as put as I could say it. Sammy and Cross, they just need to get over with, okay? Sammy need to lose his match against Randy so we can get a Karrion and Sammy feud, because I'm tired, okay? Get that man in the ring so people can stop saying push Karrion Cross, because I like it and I'm down for it. But when you kind of compare Cross to, because when we was talking about Carmella online, they over here kind of put Karrion Cross in the mix. Like, no. Like, bruh, this is two different things. Give Karrion Cross that match, man. Stop playing. Because now they're just playing games so they can put more into his stock so they can sell more merch. I see the games they're playing. They being a business. They're being a business. They try to do this thing with Karrion, which they're doing well. But trust and believe, they know what type of person they have in Karrion Cross. They're going to use him sooner rather than later. And they need to hurry up and make it sooner. The main event match with Rusev, Jey Uso, Sheamus, and Braun Reed, meaty match. I was scared for Jey, but Jey was our world heavyweight champion, so he stood his own. Jey Uso I personally have a bad feeling about Jey Uso. I'm starting to think that they're going to treat him however they want to treat him as a champion, because they know the crowd is going to be behind him. So if they BS him with a championship, that's still going to be rocking with it, so it don't matter. They're going to get their money, and it ain't going to matter. So I don't know, because he was acting the same way as before. The crowd was acting the same way also, so I hope that's not the case, but who knows. This match was a lot going on. But what I seen in this match was Sheamus versus Rusev. Feud needs to be more than just vignettes of some talking that's all the way, like, going everywhere. Like, Rusev, stick to some points. Be an actual human. Don't just be saying certain words of retribution, of that stuff that he did taking out talent and stuff. Like, no, don't do that. Like, there's so much history. They need to really book him, not like as a monster of that type of character, but a serious, well, rational thinking character. if that makes any sense. But this is a match where I did not expect Seth Rollins or Braun Breaker to stay out of at all. No. But I did not account for LA Knight, which LA Knight is serious about this. He's gonna get this feud, and I like the crossing the brands. I mean, it's perfect timing. LA Knight saved my boy Jay. So same did Cody Rhodes. Same did for Sammy. So I don't take back what I said. I think Jey Uso should have said no to both of them, but they did have his back. They had his back. Cody Rhodes had his back. I'm very interested in seeing how that match is going to go. Maybe a heel turn. Maybe no. Maybe some betrayal. I'm hoping for some betrayal. I just want Jay to be healing. I'll be real. I want Jey Uso to be heel. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes had their little... It's a match on the horizon. It's a match on the horizon. Okay? This whole Seth Rollins and LA Knight thing, though, very intrigued. Very intrigued. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about that King of the Ring, King of the Round thing. I'm glad Jey Uso won. To be honest, Cody can lose for all I care. Jey Uso can be King of the Ring. I'm with my Rikishi bookings, man. Give Jay all the gold. Give Jay all the gold, man. If we're going to play these games, play these games. But thank you guys for watching. Y'all let me know how you felt about Raw, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.